So let's start the class. In the previous class, we completed the third chapter, playing with numbers. In today's class, we are going to start the new chapter, fourth, basic geometrical ideas. As it is clear by its name, in this chapter, we will study some basic concept related to the geometry or geometrical shapes which which we use in our daily life near our surroundings, school, house, etc. Okay, so let's start. First, what is the meaning of geometry? Geometry is formed by the two words geo and metry. Geo plus metron. Okay. The Greek name of geometry is geometron, and it is formed by two words geo and metron. So, what is the meaning of geo? Geo means the land, our earth, and the meaning of metron is measurements. So, in geometry, we study about the measurements of lands, measurement of our earth. According to historians, the geometrical ideas shaped up in ancient times. We are using this concept geometry in ancient times. Many in historical buildings like Taj Mahal, Qutub Minar, Charminar, Red Fort, and also there are a lot of ancient architecture in which the geometry concept has been used. These include possession when the boundaries of cultivated lands had to make marked without the giving room. We also use the geometry concept in measuring the lands or farms to use them systematically. Even today, geometrical ideas are reflected in all forms of art measurement, architecture, engineering, and not only in the science, it is used in a lot of fields: architecture, engineering, designs, patterns, etc. There are a lot of use of this geometry. You also observe and use different objects like boxes, tables, books, the tiffin box you carry to your school for lunch, the ball with which you play, and so on. All such objects having the different size and the different shape. The ruler which we use, the pencil which are writer state, the picture of a bengal, the 1 rupee coin, or a ball appear around. So there are many more examples in which we use the concept of geometry, the measurements, a lot of examples. We can also say in each and every part near our surrounding that include the concept of geometry. Geometry is a very big a part of a maths. It is also a branch of maths, like a statistics, like a algebra, like a definitely. It is a separately branch of a maths. So first we will start some small definition small points. Okay, so first definition is point. What is a point and what is the definition of point? Generally, we mark a point like this. Okay, what is the point? By a sharp tip of the pencil, we mark a dot on the paper on a board, and the property of a point is there is no length and no width of a point. Can you find out the length of the point? We cannot find. This is a we can say length less, and hence also there is no width of the point. Okay, तो इस पॉइंट का ना तो लेंथ है ना ही विड्थ है. इट इज द डेफिनेशन ऑफ पॉइंट. अ पॉइंट इज lengthless and widthless. And generally we represent the point by a capital letter of alphabets. So we can give a name to this point. This is A. Always we represent the points by capital letters of alphabet. Second, what is the use of the point? The point we use for determine a location. हम पॉइंट का यूज किसी भी लोकेशन को शो करने के लिए करते हैं. फॉर एग्जांपल, where is the A? A means this point is the position of point A. So these are the some facts regarding the points you should to remember. The next is the line segment. Line segment. Line segment has two end points like this. There are two end points. One is starting. First point is P. The second is Q. And the length of a line segment is fixed. Means we cannot extend the length of this line, and we cannot also reduce the length of this line. The second is distance is also fixed. For example, the length of this line is 5 centimeter. So this will be marked as PQ is equal to 5 centimeter. The next, how we represent the line segment? We represent line segment PQ like this. PQ, and there is a line above both letters. This is the way to represent the line segment PQ. The next is, this is 3, 4. Line. What is a line? In a line, there is not any ending point and there is not any starting points, and it extends in both of the direction for indefinitely length. This is the diagram of a line. We are seeing there are two arrows in the both sides of this line. So it extends in the left side for any of the length, and also it extends in the right side for any of the length. So the length of the line is not fixed. We represent the line generally by small letters of alphabet. For example, the name of this line is L. On line we can mark the line segment, we can mark some points. For example, this line, I mark a point M, I mark some other points N, and we represent the line as NN. Then this is the symbol. You are also seeing that there is some difference between the symbols of line segment and line. In line segment there is not any arrow, but in the line there is two arrows on the both sides. This represents the length of the line may be extended in both of the direction. So as well also in their in their symbols also there is some clearly difference we need to observe. Okay, so next continue. What are the intersecting lines? The next is 6 point, intersecting lines. What is the meaning of intersecting? Means touch to each other or cut to each other. If two lines, this is one line and this is the second line, this is L and this is N. Both are intersecting or cutting to each other. They are cutting or intersecting each other at this point. The point is P. So this type of lines are called the intersecting lines. Second, other definition: if there is a common point between two lines, then this type of lines are called intersecting lines. Because now point P on the line N, also P also lie on the line N. P दोनों लाइन पर है, so P is a common point. That is the definition of also intersecting lines. If a point is a common between two lines, this type of lines are called intersecting lines. The next is parallel lines. Parallel lines. It is the opposite of intersecting lines. Means which line which do not intersect to each other at any point. When we increase the length of the line indefinitely, or there is not any common point between the two lines, such type of lines are called parallel lines. This is the diagram. This is A and this is B. Okay? So you are seeing, is there any common point between
सर और एक बार 5th क्वेश्चन का बताओ ना सर.
Samarth? What are you saying? What are you saying?
Sir, I am Vivek, sir. Sir, please tell once again 5th question, sir.
Okay. I am explaining. So first, anybody, let me. Is there any common point between line A and B? क्या कोई common point है A और B में?
No, sir.
No, sir.
Yes. Please don't on your mic. The class is recording. You can ask me comments only. So there is not any common point between A and B. So this is the opposite of the intersecting lines. In intersecting, one point is the common. ठीक है? जब हम इनकी लेंथ को एक्सटेंड करते हैं, तब भी ये एक दूसरे को नहीं करें ना ही इंटरसेप्टिंग करें। ओके, हमने इनकी लेंथ को चेंज किया, but in spite of this they are not intersecting. The next, how will we represent the lines? We represent like this: A parallel to B, A double line and B. We read as A parallel to B. Okay. Now I am drawing an example. Can you reply? Is these lines are parallel? Are these lines are parallel?
No,
Comment
sir.
only. Are these lines parallel?
Sir, what will be the
I draw these lines. You need to reply. Are these lines are parallel or intersecting? Parallel or intersecting? Is there any common point between these two lines? Okay. In general, these are looking at a simple line. Okay, because these are not intersecting to each other. But we need to check by extend their length. मैंने इसकी length को extend किया, increase किया. Okay. So now this they become a pair of intersecting lines. Okay. So why I draw this example? We need to check the lines by extend their length also. हम उनकी लेंथ को कितना भी इंक्रीज कर दें, बट उसके बाद भी वो एक दूसरे को टच या इंटरसेक्ट नहीं करें, then this will be called as a parallel lines. In the real life, there are a lot of examples of objects which include parallel lines. Can you tell me some examples of objects of parallel lines? Yeah, very good, Anjali. Yes, the railway track is a very, हम बोल सकते हैं बहुत ही अच्छा एक एग्जांपल है पैरेलल लाइंस का. Why this is a very good example? Because the length of the railway track is so more, many of kilometers. But in spite of this, the railway tracks does not intersect to each other, except some cases जहाँ पर कुछ टर्न या क्रॉसिंग रहता है वहाँ पर होते हैं. Otherwise, there is not any the common point of railway tracks. So this is the best example of parallel lines. Also, there are some other lines. For example, the line of the goes this line, and the second side also the line. This is also the example of parallel lines. Can you all find me some other examples of parallel lines? Can you find? If you find, please reply. Yeah, correct answer. The two sides of the roads, the edges of books, and the two sides of a river. There are a lot of examples. Yeah, dam also. Okay, so we will continue. The next is ray. What is ray? In a ray, there is only one starting point, but there is not any ending point. Means इसमें starting point तो है, but ending point नहीं है. Okay, like this. Now let's see. In this ray, this is one starting point, but ending point nahi hai. Because it is continuing increasing, it is going on the this right side. Okay, we can give a name O and P. We represent by this ray by the name of like this OP. Okay, so now you can easily see that there is a difference between the symbols of line segment and ray. In this symbol, here is only one arrow and one point. So easily by observing the symbol, we can find out, we can identify this is a ray or this is a line or this is a line segment. And there are also some examples of rays, as one student replied, sun rays when we on a torch. This is also a source of rays. Beam of light. Yeah, very good. One student also replied, ray is a portion of a line. Yes, in a line we can form a ray. This is a ray. Okay.
Sir, counting.
Point M. Now it become a ray. If this is point A, now it will become also an ray. So ray is a portion of a line, and also line segment is a portion of a line. एक लाइन में हम लाइन सेगमेंट को भी आइडेंटिफाई या इंडिकेट कर सकते हैं. Now see, AB is a line segment. So line segment is also a part of the portion of a line. Okay. Now till this step, if there is any doubt, kindly ask. Alina, page number 74. Ask it out if there any. Okay, so now let's discuss some question based on the definition that we discussed recently. Exercise 4.1. First question, what figure is given? Okay, O, C, this is B, this is E, and this is D. One figure is given. Based on this figure, there are some questions. First point A. In point A, we have to write the name of 5 points from this figure. So anybody reply the name of 5 points in this figure? Remember the definition of the point. As I told you, we represent the points generally by the capital letters. So all these capital letters are representing the points. So we can write any 5 letters. O, second point B, next point C, next point E, the next point D. So these are the 5 points. The next points, a line. In this figure, identify a name of a line. There are some lines, 1, 2 lines, 3 lines. Select a line. एक लाइन का नाम सिर्फ आइडेंटिफाई करिए. Now see, this is a line. Okay, How did I identify? By observing, but in the both sides there are two arrows. So DB is a line. Okay, and we represent the symbol also. The next is four rays. So let me know the name of four rays in this figure. The name of four rays in this figure. Anybody? Now let's see. Okay. First is OB is a ray. OB. Next is OC. One starting point and no ending point. The next is OC. The next is OD. The next is ED. ED is also ray. So these are the names of four rays in this figure. The next, 5 line segments. Also identify the name of 5 line segments in this figure. 5 line segments. Second, we should not represent as Sohal replied O2C, O2B. No, this is not correct. We need to represent by the correct name with symbols. So reply the name of 5 line segments. And you reply. The correct answer. First is DB. Okay. Next is OC. Next is OB. Next is DE. Next is EB. So these are the name of some line segments in this figure. Can anybody find out some more names of line segment? Can you find out some other names of, replied, other names of line segments? OE. Yeah, correct answer. OE is also a line segment. OD is also a line segment. Okay. So I hope all of you understood. Enjoy the today's class. Is there any doubt, you can ask me. Okay, so the time is over for today's class. Once again, thank you everyone. Have a nice day. Bye. You can now do the class.
Sir, send today's class on YouTube. Sir, send today's class on YouTube.